Hold up.
So everyone, good morning. I'm back, and the content that I'll be doing for today will serve as a guide on how to write and how to start writing your research introduction based on your current research title. Look at your screens and you are able to read a research title, and it can be read as Importance of the Implementation of the School-Based Gulayan sa Paaralan Program of Cebu National High School in Providing Nutritious and Healthy Foods to Minimize Students' Malnutrition Rate in School. Kakalaruhin po natin, example lamang po ang ating ibibigay ngayon via this content. Hindi
Paano masabi?
ako ang sumulat nito, example lamang po. Klaro tayo?
Okay.
Let's go back to the title. Diba? You can read it in your screens. So what should be your clue? Paano or ano ang susulatin mo in the first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, fourth paragraph, until the very last part of your research introduction, guided by your research title. So word clue mo dapat dyan, or passage clue mo ay number 1. Implementation of school-based gulayan sa paaralan program. Dapat yan ang una mong word clue or passage clue. Second, minimizing students' malnutrition rate in school. Sa dalawang clue na yan, gets mo na dapat na ang research will concentrate sa feeding program na tinatawag na school-based gulayan sa paaralan program. Bakit yan gagawin? Ano ang purpose ng feeding program na yan? Sino ang mag-benefit ng feeding program na yan? Para tayo dyan?
Oh, yes, Daddy!
Then, gaano ka-importante ang feeding program na yan? By DepEd, lahat ng paaralan under DepEd. Klaro tayo dyan?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So, ano ang dapat mong isulat in the first paragraph of your research introduction guided by the research title as presented at ating binasa? This should be your first paragraph. Malnutrition in our world today causes a worldwide health concern issue that must be addressed properly and immediately to avoid death among those suffering from it. Second sentence, government and non-government organizations across the globe aim their very efforts in various interventions that may lessen, alleviate, and eradicate children's suffering from the said dilemma. What's the dilemma? Malnutrition. So ano ang sinulat ni author bilang guide natin ngayon? Sinulat ni author yung global status of malnutrition. Diba? Malnutrition status in a world scale or in a global scale. Ano nga ba? Ano na ang nangyayari sa mundo ngayon when it comes to malnutrition? So, present niya ni research author or na research writer. That should be your first paragraph. Second paragraph, ano nga ba ang isusulat mo? Ayon kay research author, you should present completed research. Let us say in the example, let us read, in Global Nutrition Report 2016, and the Global Nutrition Report was conducted by International Food Policy Research Institute in Washington, D.C. The report proved that malnutrition creates a cascade of individual and societal challenges and opportunities. Malnutrition in every form presents significant threats to human health, especially among students enrolled in the public schools where parents cannot barely provide the 3 basic meals consisting of a complete meal with rice, meat, and vegetables per meal. So ano ang gustong sabihin ni research author bilang guide natin? Ano ang dapat isulat sa second paragraph of your research introduction? Dapat mag-present ka ng completed data And the research should be done by an international research organization. And then the example, International Food Policy Research Institute yung gumawa ng research. At nagawa niya ang research na yan on year 2016. And then present niya ano ang kinalabasan ng ginawang research ni International Food Policy Research Institute. Nag-prove ito that malnutrition creates a cascade of individual and societal problems. Klaro tayo dyan?
I am the one, the way your son don't need a...
Epekto ni malnutrition in a global scale proven by International Food Policy Research Institute. So yan ang dapat mong isulat in the second paragraph of your research.
Okay.
Now, punta naman tayo. Ano nga ba ang isusulat sa third paragraph? According ni research writer or ni research author, na siyang dapat nating isulat based in the research title. In Asia alone, this should be written in your third paragraph. In Asia alone, according to UNICEF Statistics 2016, 50 million children under 5 were wasted and 16 million were severely wasted. This translates into a prevalence of almost 8% and just less than 3%. In the Philippines, malnutrition among students both in elementary and in secondary schools remain a huge problem, blah blah blah. So in the third paragraph, guided by our research title, naisabihin ni author na i-present mo yung completed data presenting what are the effects of malnutrition among children in Asia. Paano tayo dyan? And then in the Philippines, present mo gaano kalaki ang problema about malnutrition.
Oh no!
And then in the third and fourth sentence under paragraph 3, i-present mo gaano kalaki na ang problema ng malnutrition when it comes to Philippine schools under DepEd.
Damn!
Klaro tayo dyan.
Oh yes, Daddy!
So in the fourth paragraph, ano naman ang dapat mong isulat? Sulat mo, due to this above known facts, the Department of Education and the Philippine government agreed to find best solutions in addressing the problem in malnutrition and undernutrition statuses, especially among students that are enrolled either in primary or secondary schools under DepEd schools. And then, gustong sabihin ni research writer na i-present mo ano ang ginawa ni DepEd upang ma-address ang malnutrition rates every school under DepEd. So nag-launch si DepEd ng feeding program na tinatawag na School-Based Gulayan sa Paaralan Program. Nag-require si DepEd na lahat ng schools under DepEd dapat maglagay ng specific or designated area for gardening kung saan magtatanim ang mga students, diba, under the supervision of TLE teachers ng mga vegetables na mga healthy. Wala namang vegetable na hindi healthy. Diba?
Paano masabi?
And then, kung bubunga na yung mga itinanim na vegetables na yan, yan yung ipapakain naman, magbibigay ng libreng lunch ang lahat ng schools under DepEd sa lahat ng malnourished children identified in the schools under DepEd. So,
Oh my God! Wow!
present ni research writer ano ang ginawa ni DepEd. Nag-launch si DepEd ng feeding program. Ang tawag ng feeding program ay School-Based Gulayan sa Paaralan Program. And then, sino ba ang mag-benefit ng Gulayan sa Paaralan Program na ito? Or bakit mahalaga na i-implement ang School-Based Gulayan sa Paaralan Program na feeding program to address or minimize the malnutrition rate of students per school under DepEd. So yan yung gustong guide natin ni research writer. Ano nga ba ang isusulat dapat sa fourth paragraph? Klaro tayo dyan?
Oh yes, Daddy!
Na in the fifth paragraph, this is the concluding part of the research introduction. To further address the high burden of malnutrition problem in the country, the Philippine Nutrition Cluster prioritized the urgent need to support the development of national protocols and policies in the management of malnutrition for children under 5 years of age. Babasahin mo yan ng tuloy-tuloy. To date, across all ages, the government and DepEd in general are doing their best in providing nutritious and healthy foods via the launch school-based Gulayan sa Paaralan program. So in the concluding paragraph, last paragraph, dapat malaman natin or isusulat natin ano nga ba ang ginawa ni Philippine Nutrition Cluster. Nag-urge siya sa lahat ng mga Philippine institutions or organizations, lalo na kay DepEd, na dapat suportaan ang lahat ng mga development of national protocols and policies to address effectively malnutrition rates of children or of students, elementary students, high school students under DepEd schools.
Oh my God! Wow!
Under DepEd ng mga paaralan. Klaro tayo dyan.
Okay.
And then bakit kailangan suportaan si school-based Gulayan sa Paaralan program? This vlog is really a guide paano susulat or paano susulatin ang first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, fourth paragraph, and the last paragraph of your research introduction guided by your research title. So everyone, I hope you will subscribe to my YouTube channel and then you will like and share all contents, all educational contents that I am making. This is again your one and only EQD Vlogs by SIGBIN Vlogs. Bye. See you in the next content that I will